Welcome back everyone to this tutorial about SQL string functions. Let's switch to Management Studio to start looking at these functions. So first we need to connect to Northwind to be sure that we are connected. Use Northwind, select this code and execute. And we are already connected now to Northwind. So let's now start with the first string function. The first function here is upper. Upper function means that this function converts every character in a certain column to an uppercase. So in this example, I'm selecting upper of country, and as country, I'm giving an alias to this column from customers. So let's select this query and execute. And you see here that all characters in each country in an uppercase. This is the job of this function. And the lowercase is exactly the same, but it is an opposite case. So convert everything to lowercase. Let's select lower country as country from customers and execute. And we have everything here in a lowercase. So in some cases, you might need to show your outputs like the results in an upper or lowercase. You may be using this one to benefit from these functions. And we have another function here is len. Len stands for length. So let's say I need to see the length of a certain column here. I just select len, and between two parentheses I put the column name, and from the table name customers. So let's select this query and execute. And now telling me I have 7 characters, and the first value for this country 6. So to see what I mean here, let's first select the country. So country and length, then select everything here. So you see now Germany has 7 characters, Mexico 6. So simply this function gives you the length of every value in a certain column. So let's move down and see what we have here. We have a concact function. This function is combine 2 columns and give you 1 column instead. And by the way, don't be confused. Everything that we are doing here will be on the query. Nothing really has been changed on the real data. So the data are still the same. So what we are changing here is only the results. The results, so something on the fly we call it. As nothing really changed in your data. What you are getting here is only SQL go get your data, convert it in the fly and show you in a different style, like in lower or uppercase, or give you the length or anything like that, but never anything change in your data. So just keep it in mind. So let's go down here and go back to this concact. So let's say I want to combine the first name and the last name and give it a new alias as a full name from employees. So let's select this query and execute, and there we go. So before doing that, I will show you before that if I want only to get everything like as the same. There is no concact function here. I will remove what I have here, comma, and take this from here, and let's select this, use this query, and you see that we have the first name and the second name. So there are 2 separate columns, but when I use concact now, I combine them, and I need to put this 2 quotation space to get a space between these 2. So let's say I didn't use that one. Let me just take this out and select the query here, and I got the 2 names are as an one name here. So if I want to show them as 2 separate names, like the first name and last name, the only way to do that is to add here this 2 quotation or quotation here and space in between, and let's go back and execute it, and here we go. We have these two names combined. This is the function of concact. So let's go down and see what we have here. We have a reverse. Reverse is reverse everything in your value in a certain column. So let's select reverse here and show you. So I got the name in the opposite way. That's something funny. We actually don't need to do that, but I'm showing you what we can do with this function. And if you look here, you see that we use two functions instead of one. If you want to use more than a function, that's very simple. Just you need to surround the function with two parentheses and add another one. So to simplify that, I'm using here concact for these two. Then after I put reverse, I put this between two parentheses. Let's say I want to use an uppercase also. So I can come here and use upper and between two parentheses here. Don't forget the parentheses. If you forget any of them, you will get an error, that red line. So now I got three functions in one select query. Let's select this query. And here we go. That's what you see. So you can use as much as function that you need based on your business scenario. Every time you add one, you should include it in the previous one in parentheses. So that's how the functions do work. There are more string functions. If you're interested to learn more about them, I included this link to you from Microsoft website. You will find it in the resources with the same page of with the same file that has the codes for string functions. And you'll see how here in Microsoft website we got several other functions. You are free to go and discover them one by one and see what each one of them does. So that's simply the string functions, and that's it for this tutorial. So see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.